Hey Deb, how are you?
I'm great, Doug, and you?
Oh, doing well. Thank you for joining me today. I know we have a plan to talk a little bit about home inspections.
Yeah, home inspections, my favorite thing to go through in the process.
So what can you share with me?
You know, Doug, home inspections are really important for the buyer. You know, you're buying a used home. Well, let me stress, used home. So you have to know what you're getting into, because if a home was built 30 years ago, it's not built to the same code as a home built today would be. So the purpose of a home inspection is so that the consumer, the buyer in this case, knows what the upgrades need to be when they go to do improvements.
Gotcha. Okay. I get that, but at the same time, there's so many questions that buyers today have about home inspection.
Yeah, you know.
What are you coming across?
You know, what I'm coming across, a lot of them think that they have to have a home inspection in order to get a mortgage. I remember when my parents bought their house, they actually had to give the home inspection to the bank. The bank doesn't care about a home inspection anymore. You know, as long as the house is livable, most products don't want to see. Most lenders in the product you're going into don't want to see the home inspection. I've never come across it. I've been doing this since 2008, where we've had to provide the home inspection to the bank. So that's a myth about home inspections. You don't have to provide it to the bank. You know, a lot of questions, you know, people come up to, well, you know, what's the purpose of a home inspection? Why do I have to pay $400 or $500 for a home inspection? Because you want to make sure there's no major structural issues. You know, the roof isn't going to fall in. The roof isn't leaking. Your mechanicals, so your heat, your electricity are all working. You know, that's the big reason for having it. Home inspection is not the time to go back and renegotiate price. If there's something majorly wrong, then we go back to the seller and we say, hey, you know, work with us on this. We love the house, but your furnace isn't working, and we want you to fix it, and we negotiate that. But it's not typical that you go back and renegotiate price.
Do you have any people that you recommend to do home inspections, or how does that process work?
Well,
how do you find someone?
I do have my favorite home inspectors. In Massachusetts, you get a home inspection disclosure saying you have the right to a home inspection. To choose your own home inspector. I certainly can provide a list of some of the home inspectors that my clients have used and have liked. And I can also tell you who my clients have used and not liked. As far as, you know, my personal favorites, I really don't have any. I go on my clients' recommendations.
Well, I appreciate that perspective, Deb. Let's say someone wants to find out a little bit more information, or, you know, information that you can share with them. What would be the best method to get more information about home inspections?
You know what? You can go to the ASHI website, ASCHI, I believe. That's a certification that all home inspectors should be required to have. They're not all ASHI certified. It's kind of like not all real estate agents or realtors, not all home inspectors are ASHI certified. So that's really, check the ASHI website, or in Massachusetts you can go to massgov.com and you can get a whole list of home inspectors. You can see if there are any complaints against them, what they were, how many they've lost, how many they won. You know, or call me directly and I can give you a list.
Awesome. How can we get in touch with you, Deb?
As always, you know, I always direct people to debrahomes.com. That's my website. All my other contact information is there.
Awesome, Deb. Thanks so much for the information.
Thanks, Doug.